Hello, all you hardcore boxing fans out there. How you doing? It's Russell here from Porky's Corner, the voice of hardcore boxing. But then again, you know that, don't you? Because that's why you've tuned in. So today I'm joined by Max from Scarborough, Mad Max with the VOLVO out of A Breadcrumb. How you doing, Max?
Yeah, I'm good, Russ. Yourself?
I'm all right. I'm okay. What have you been up to?
Catching up some sleep after that drive.
Yeah. Well, it's not. Did you sleep when you got in?
Yeah. I was up the next morning, straight to work again, running like clockwork, but I enjoyed it, mate. It shouldn't have been an enjoyable experience, really, should it?
No, look. At the end of the day, mate, it is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah.
A lot's gone on in boxing. I don't want to speak about them shitheads because we'll put it to fucking bed now. The messes, aren't they? Let's see what they come back with now. But I don't want to speak about them fuckers on my channel from now on. We get deadline. The fucking piped up and we've nipped it in bud now. They look cunts. So let's move on from that. What do you think about David Haye against Joe Fournier? Is it £25 on Fight TV? I've been told. I'm not sure if that's 100% correct. I'm just going on what somebody said to me in a WhatsApp text, but I'm assuming it'd be right.
I thought it was 1999.
Oh, 1999. Oh, well, I must have it wrong then. So, well, whatever. The fact they're charging is a joke, isn't it?
Well, I don't know. What is the point in it? What's the point of the fight?
I don't know.
It's this is what boxing is becoming all about. Then on our way back, you see a fucking like a Facebook banner or a banner of bloody Tony Bellew v David Haye. He's just mapped it all out. It's like he's mapped it all out for to get rinsed 2 or 3 fights out of the fucking sport, and it's wrong. You might as well just go to the fucking bank and like hold it up and take what you can out of it. That's what he's doing. Who gives him the right to fucking do that? Look, he's going to be, when he gets in there against Tony Bellew, even Fournier, he'll be held up together by fucking Gorilla Guru. That's it. And, look. Oh, yeah, I read on the forum when he was being a manager for Del Boy, what he'd do every time he'd win, right, he'll get on his knees when the camera's off in the change room and suck him off and say, oh, Del Boy, all that shit. That's what he used to do all the time. So now he hasn't got Del Boy to whore out anymore. He needs another income, doesn't he? Let's be honest.
Yeah, I was speaking about that with somebody last night who's a boxing manager. And he said that David Hayes still got to earn, he's still got an expensive lifestyle. And the only thing he knows is fighting, isn't it, really, and social media. So he said, he's not going to go away. But I said he'd be punching for pay till he was 50 anyway, didn't I? So...
But the thing is that do we deserve to see this? I mean, when we go on about Haye, yes, he was good back in the day when he was a cruiserweight, but now he's done. Some people need to leave it alone. Why can't you stick to making his own stable, doing what other fighters do? Like I know we give like criticisms to likes of Dylan White and fucking Joshua, but they're preparing for the future already. They're getting like a stable lads under them in their part of their crew, and just like so Dillian White with Fabio Wardley, them lot, he's making money off them. That's the way to do it, and they're preparing life after boxing already. Haye's never really done that. He's just tried to hook up with and has been like Del Boy. Now Del Boy's seen him for what he is. He's fucked him off. That's what's happened.
Now, what I want to know is this. This Joe Fournier is this billionaire. He likes to be known as this billionaire guy, and technically that's not true. Somebody sent me something regarding him, and technically that's not all exactly true. But if he is this big guy and blah, 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 why ain't he putting Haye on shows, and why aren't they putting their money into shows instead of taking money from Triller? Why aren't they using their money? Why not?
That's what I mean, and it's fishy, isn't it? Because if you've got all the money in the world, if you're a multi-millionaire or whatever you are,
yeah,
you don't need it, do you? So why would you fight so? This is what I mean. this comes back to the Tyson, all these people. Why would he risk Wilder if he's got a few million in the bank? Why would he risk it? You know what I mean? So it doesn't make sense, really. I think it's Haye, personally, he's gone to Fournier. Look, I'm running a bit low on funds. Do you fancy this? And they've made an idea of it. And I don't want to see it. I don't think you want to see it, Russ, do you?
No, I won't be paying for it.
Yeah, I think I'd rather fucking hang myself, to be honest, and eat shit. So then watch that crap. It's just a joke, isn't it? They just hang it. They put their hand in the fucking jar all the time. A lot of them are doing it. I'm sick of it, really. So, but
they're all takers, aren't they? And do you know what we've seen since this pandemic? We've seen what people are about around a pound note now. They're all scrambling, aren't they? And none of them know how to go and get a pound note outside of boxing. They don't. You're seeing they go to bits, don't they? They can't cope. You know what I mean?
But the contradiction, this is not just David Haye. You look at the likes of Frank Warren. Fucking hell. The amount of fucking slagging off he's done on YouTubers, and he goes and like trying to get Tommy Fury on that bill with Jake Paul. You know what I mean? It just doesn't make sense. So why contradict yourself? And it's just because it comes down to this too much. Because Jake Paul can bring in a crowd, a decent crowd, and he's not a fighting man, just a YouTuber. Well, why are you entertaining him then? Because it comes down to the pound note, like you said, Porky. Not good.
Yeah. Moving on then from them shithouses, David Haye and Joe Fournier. Khan Brook. Now, I've been told that it's going to be a 2-fight deal and it's going to go on Sky. They're the favourites at the moment, Sky, and it's a 2-fight deal. What do you think to that?
It's just, again, it's has-beens. I mean, why didn't Khan take this on when it was going to make the most at that time? You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what I don't get. And Kell Brook, I mean, look, if Kell Brook was in his prime, Kell Brook's done for. He's probably only 60% of what he was. Yeah. Okay. And after all his knockouts, so he gets Crawford and that or whatever, Khan dares to take him on, but wouldn't dare take him on the time when he was fucking winning and doing all right, was he? Wouldn't dare take him on. So Khan's thought, it's a less of a risk fight, but a higher reward now, and it's sort of leveled itself out. So he's taking it because we all know Khan, when he does get hit on that chin, and he does get, and when he does get catch, he's fucking out. He's done for, isn't he? So
a few years ago, when Dennis Hobson and Asif Ali were putting the fight on, they went to Vegas, Los Angeles to see Amir. They went to see Eddie Hearn, Joshua's gym opening in London, and Kell Brook's team knocked back 2.8 million guaranteed to fight Khan. Amir were getting 4.1. Their argument were what Amir were getting. Well, haven't the tables turned, because now they're willing to take less than that?
It's not even worth. It's worth a fraction of that now, isn't it?
Yeah, he's probably. I've heard that they're willing to take 1.5 million. Brook's team. That's what I've heard. 1.5 million. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's just fucking. It's weapon behaviour, all this, isn't it? It's just well, it's rinsing fans, isn't it? The brass neck are these people who both the jaws are okay, they're not broke, but the punch resistance gone. When they get hit, the body can't take it no more. It's usually your bone density in your legs. It's a mixture of all things why they can't take the shots. Punch resistance gone. They're not as fast as they were. They're basically two-shot fighters that are going to go in ring, and it's not going to be what we want. It's going to be like Ali against Fraser Free, where they both just keep getting hit and hit and hit. But they had a bit of something about them. They didn't want to quit. Whereas these two, as soon as they get hit, they'll go down and they'll walk off with millions. If it's a knockout, there won't be a rematch. If it's a close fight and they're screaming about controversy, they're going to have a rematch. But who want to pay for this twice? I mean, who want to pay for it once? I mean, it's just where we're at, where one of the biggest fights of the year is this. Is this what boxing has become now? I'm wasting my time with this sport, me, I think. I really do, Max, honestly.
It's like anything. It's like you said the other day. It's fucking everyone's parked up. No one wants to fight. I know we give like sort of anti-Joshua criticism, but he's the one who's fighting Usyk. He's the one willing to fight. You know what I mean? And that's actually a proper, let's be honest, a 50-50 fight. If anything, the odds are against him this time, and they have to take it. So, you know, the thing is that he's the only one really fighting or putting himself in an actual fight. No one else is. And you know, as much as I hate Joshua, I can't stand him. He's doing it, and he's doing what he's supposed to do. You know, we need proper fights on. It's not happening. And look, Day, Fournier, it's just a fucking cat with fucking wood lice, isn't it? It's shit. And you know, it's just no good. And I want to see like a real fight. Like I want to see Conor Bennett against Josh Kelly, something like that. I want to see him properly with someone. You know what I mean? See what he can do instead of this like pie in the sky shit. You know what I mean? It's just not. It's just everyone's parked up. Everyone's not winning. Everyone's willing to talk and not fucking do. You know what I mean?
Yeah. How do you see Joshua Usyk going, Max?
You know what? So obviously I've got tickets. I'm actually going. So I think Usyk will do him. I think Usyk. Look, people will say, "Oh, Joshua will beat him inside 5-6 rounds." I've had it all off my mates at the gym. I said, you know what? Even I've had mates say about they reckon Delboy beat fucking Usyk. Are they fucking crazy? I say to her, they on crap.
Who's saying that?
Fucking hell. My mates at the gym, they're just fucking loopy.
I never give him more than fucking 2 rounds.
I think I was generous giving him 3. Look, Usyk gave away. He always gives away 2 rounds at the start. He always does. I think in every fight he's done, Usyk's given always the first round away because he likes to work them out, and he's clever. He wants to see what they got before he starts fucking putting his own artillery to the fight, and always does it. And you know what, Dale Boy, he coped with him well. He knew he was going to come at him like a rhino, and that's what he did. And he survived the onslaught. And he started pipping him. There was an element in I think 5 or 6 round, Usyk had a chance to knock him out, and I'm pissed off that he didn't do it. He had that glimmer where Dale was out on his feet, and he could have tucked him up, but he didn't for some reason. But same thing's going to happen with Joshua. I think he can't afford to do this. Oh, I'm going to rest behind my jab, and it's noticeable when Joshua has a rest. It's noticeable in rounds. 5-6 rounds, he has a rest in 5th or 6th, and that's when Usyk will start strangling him and getting hold of him properly, and he'll be fucked.
Well, I'll be putting a fat bet on Usyk to win. I've also got a 200 quid bet with Mickey Theo. I've got Usyk, he's got Joshua, and I'm going to want the draw on that as well, because if Usyk wins by 3 or 4 rounds, they're not going to give him a decision, are they?
No, they're not. They're going to see Eddie Hearn. We all know Eddie Hearn and his decisions. It's going to be like a Katie Taylor thing. Usyk's won it by at least 3 or 4 rounds. Everyone's had it, and somehow he's pipped a draw out of it. He does it with lots of Katie Taylor fights. Hearn's not. It's not stupid, is he? He's got referees in his back pocket. Yeah.
So allegedly, so you think?
Well, look, the proof is in the pudding. Look at that Katie Taylor fight against that, is it Delphine or whatever it was, that Belgian, I don't know, that lass. Fucking Delphine, she won that.
Delphine Bassoon.
Yeah. First fight, fucking, she beat Katie Taylor. Fucking noticeably. It wasn't just like, oh, just beat her, right? Fucking rematch, yeah, okay then. Katie Taylor had that, but come on. You know, it's just paying judges, you know, and this all comes down from the boxing board of control, filters all the way down. Eddie Hearn's their biggest cream of the crop or money maker for getting fights on and putting stuff in their back pocket. So it all filters down. Everyone's getting paid all the way down. It's so fucking corrupt, you can tell it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Dylan White's piped up, and he's saying that people need to stop mentioning his name or sign the contract. So, the can man.
What? Anyone who's got an inhaler and over 40 can have it. That one.
What do you think about Tyson Fury coming out? Is it this morning and saying that he's coming off social media until after Wilder fight, but somebody's still going to be running his account? What do you think to that?
He can't leave it alone. He can't leave it alone. So I don't know why he says shit like that. He can't leave it alone. Neither can his dad. So look, we all know what they're all about. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree with that one now. Yeah. When we started to see what he is. I'm going to say it because no one else would dare mention it, right? What will happen? He'll pull out, right? He'll pull out of the fight, and he'll blame it on his fucking. He'll blame it on his daughter. God bless the daughter, and all that stuff. But he'll use that as the excuse, right? Now, let's pitch our fucking minds back to Buster Douglas against Mike Tyson, right? His fucking Buster Douglas's mum died 2 or 3 days before that fight, and Buster Douglas got in there. She died, right? I doubt, bless the kids, heart, she's not going to die. She's just, she's in the best hands of care. She's not going to die. They're going to go be home, etc., safe and sound. But it'd be an excuse they can use it because they'll twist it. I'm not really all there, and all this stuff. Buster Douglas fought. They just got on with it. He just fought, and he ended up beating Tyson. Okay, he's not in his head, but he beat him, and someone died. His mum. So, it just shows the different levels, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Yeah. I want to talk to you about drug testing, Max. What's your opinion on current state of affairs with drug testing? Do you think that people are being tested? Because we don't seem to be seeing fighters putting pictures up of just being, when they get tested, they put a picture up, don't they, on social media, just being tested. We don't seem to be seeing any of that, do we? And people seem to be having different looking physiques recently. What do you think?
Comes down to everything, doesn't it? It's dirty in the background. I don't think it has been as much as corrupt as it is now because of people taking backhanders. Where's Dylan's White's B sample? Dylan, where is it?
Oh, it's 26 months we've been waiting for that now. Yeah,
he's waiting. Well, he'll probably produce a B sample now, so it's all out his fucking system. That's why he ain't fighting. So it's fishy. And to be honest, Dominic Ingle, I'm surprised he isn't fucking. I'm surprised he hasn't had his license taken away from him. Come on, see the real life people.
What did you think to Kid Galahad's performance?
Do you know what? I can't stand him. And I was hoping that Jazza Dickens might catch him because there was a lot of obviously. I think he looked drained at weight. Kid Galahad, he looked drained at weigh-in, all this stuff. But you know what? I take my hat off to Kid Galahad. It's where he switched up in the rounds. He switched up to southpaw. He was very slick and skillful. And I don't think really, I think he could still go up another gear, in some, that fight. I don't think he was in gear 5 throughout the fight. In points he needed to be. But, Kid Galahad, I take my hat off him. He really fought really well. It didn't look like he struggled. You know what I mean? So, yeah. I take my hats off. A real good fight that. It was a good performance. So, yeah, I can't fault him.
Yeah. You're going to be training in a couple of weeks out at King's Boxing Gym at Sheffield, aren't you, Max?
That's correct. Yeah.
Chris Smedley owns that gym. Are you looking forward to it?
Yeah, I am. Since I've obviously made the introduction with Chris Smedley, it was sold to me what it was all about and what he did. He's like almost like the youth academy, bringing up kids, the next best thing. He's always getting the next best thing. And I think he's really got sparring sorted for that young kid, and obviously Mark Bennett coming in. He's really lined it all up. So, when I come back from Disneyland, I really know what days I'm doing. sparring on the weekend, and he's just going to monitor it closely.
And what he'll do, you see, he'll put you in with Mark Bennett, and he'll get a measure of where you're at.
Yeah.
See, we had this kid who was a massive puncher, a light heavyweight, and Kevin were going to sign him, and we put him in with that Quinn, and he turned him on his head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm not saying the kid couldn't punch, but there's more to boxing than just having a big punch, isn't there?
Mm.
You know what I mean? So he'll put you in with Mark Bennett, and we'll see where you're at. And
yeah. Then
go on. Sorry.
Go on.
No.
Yeah. He's it's a good measuring stick, that one. So if I'm getting regular people against regular people like that, it's just going to make me better, or even see where I'm at, because I like to be tested, like any other person. So,
Okie dokie. Then what you got planned for today, Max?
Well, I'm just getting stuff to do with Disneyland, like little bits of clothes, shit, things like that.
When do you go there?
I go there next Wednesday. So I go there for 5 days. Then when I'm back, I'll start straight away at King's.
Yeah.
So, it's I'm just gonna try not to fucking eat and become as fatter pig I am already. You know what I mean? Because fucking hell, it's not. I need to trim 2 stone off this fight. So yeah,
Chris will knock a stone off that week that you come up, and knock a stone off. He'll get a he'll get a good assessment of where you're at and see how far you are away from going pro. Yeah,
definitely. Definitely. I was going to do a shout out to someone.
Go on.
Ron Hussein. There's a few actually. Ron Hussein. I know you've just recently had a kid, a little girl, I believe, and she was premature by a few weeks. So God bless you, mate. I know you watch this channel. Hang on, there's another one. There's a few little shout. People keep texting me saying, I've emailed Porky. Well, fucking hell, he's not, you don't realise how busy he is, people. Fuck me. There's another one called Chris Pratt. There's another one. So I hope you're well, my friend. Is there one more? Who's it? Tyson Cyprus wanted a fucking shout out. A shout out on behalf of Mickey on that one. So far I can see. I'm sure there's more. So apologies, I haven't shouted out to anyone, but Porky's very busy, especially at the minute. Fucking hell, so Christ, what he's got on. It's like hell on at the minute.
6 o'clock while midnight, kid. That's what, 18 hours.
That's what I mean. People don't realise the work you put into this, and it's not like, it's not like you're not getting paid for it. You know what I mean? It's just
non-profit making channel.
Yeah. And people don't realise it. People think, oh, fucking hell, he's got these subscribers and he get these members. Well, yeah, that's very well, but it doesn't actually take, it goes into production. That's all it does.
Tech guys are the only ones who'll make out, kid. They're the ones with a university education, aren't they?
Yeah, exactly. And they're fucking students, and we're fucking, you know what I mean? Like you, like an older man who's fucking, here's fucking whatever money. You know what I mean? People don't realise. So, people watching this, please like and subscribe and join. Press the join button, please.
All right then, Max. Well, listen, thanks for coming on. You'll go get some shopping done. Go get yourself some shorts and some vests because it's going to be hot in France.
Yes. Have a t-shirt mark like Bennett. T-shirt mark.
All right.
Look like Onslow.
All right then, mate. Well, listen, you take care and have a great day, Max. Thanks for coming on.
Cheers. Thanks a lot.
Bye.
Cheers.
Bye.